What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I'm Antoine.
And I'm still James.
All right. It is that time. We got Boys Season 3. They just dropped the first 3 episodes, so we checked that out, and we're going to review that. So before we do that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way...
Professional.
That way you get... and then hit the alert icon, hit the bell icon, so that way you get alerts every time we post these reviews. And or if we live stream, we're gonna start live streaming again. But okay, so we watched Boys Season 3, episode 1 through 3, and they picked up where they left off. And now we saw the trailer. You probably don't remember. So let me show you the trailer. No, you remember. But let me show the people the trailer. So anybody that need to get a little refresher and ain't watched the show and just kind of like, I can't remember what happened. So let's watch this trailer, and then we'll be back with the full review. So, Boys Season 3 trailer.
Let me say it again, Cam. I may be a superhero, but I'm also just a man who fell in love with the wrong woman. Just a man who fell for the wrong woman. Fell for the wrong woman. But out of crisis comes change. Out of crisis comes change. So I spent the last year really slowing down and reconnecting with myself. And I am very excited for everyone to meet the real me.
There's something wrong with Homelander. There's something broken. He's lost his fucking mind.
Love, mommy, daddy, and Abu. Hey, oh!
We've been on the straight and narrow all year. No killing Soups, no drinking. Even follow Hugh Campbell's orders without strangling him.
Now you're just being cruel.
Or maybe you're not such an asshole.
People have superpowers. But real power isn't this. It's the ability to bend the world to your will.
The gloves are off.
Thought we could fight Vought the right way, but we can't. It's all rigged. We have to do it your way.
We're all we've got. It's up to us. I think I have something. Maybe we can use it to blow Homelander's fucking brains out.
What's this?
Makes you a soup for 24 hours. You're gonna need it.
The whole point of what we do is that no one should have that kind of power.
For once, I'll level the fucking playing field.
I show people the real me. I mean, they fucking love me.
By the heroes and Christ, Soulja Boy.
So we ain't got there yet, so I'm not sure what that is, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the Boys Season 3 trailer, man. And I'm telling you, in the first 3 episodes, a lot of that we don't even haven't scratched the surface yet.
So don't fret. They got plenty of thrills and kills for you.
So, all right, look. We saw, the last thing we saw was Victoria Newman, which is based off
Vic Newman.
Vic Newman, which is probably based off the soap opera character Victor Newman from, yo, you didn't know that. You'll see a lot of dumb references. And it's somebody that's basically look like George W., right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of references in the comics.
Yeah.
But the comics was kind of a parody.
Yeah.
So
well, it's like, because even Huey in the comic is meant to look like Simon Pegg, which is why
right,
they picked
which
him
Simon
to play
Pegg is his
Huey's
dad. Right, because Huey is like bald and got the goatee and the round head.
And
like
he's supposed to be British.
Oh, is he? Right.
Yeah.
What's name is supposed to be British too.
Yeah.
Billy Butcher.
Butcher.
But they just made him Australian. Anyway,
though they
which
still
is-
refer to him as British in
They
the
are-
show.
They call him like Blimey. And
Blimey.
shit and all that. But anyway, so where they picked up at is they was fighting Vought, as you know, like they was kind of like using guerrilla warfare. Like they was fugitives trying to fight Vought. Vought is the company that makes these superhero people, and it's like a company. Superheroes are like athletes or like celebrities. And that's the thing. So now Huey and Billy Butcher, they actually on the payroll from the CIA. They actually got a branch
They
off the
went
CIA
legit.
that actually is, I think they made to keep Soups in check.
Yeah.
And Huey's like, let me try to do it legally
Yeah.
and not just run around and be fugitives and try to take out Soups, like, you know, which I'm looking like, I don't know how they survived this long anyway. So now they're trying to attack it legally, where you know Huey is, Victoria Newman is ahead of it, and as you saw on the end of season 2, she is not who she seemed to be. She's the one that's blowing up those heads.
Yeah.
So we get a little tap into that a little bit too.
And that was a bit of a shock.
Well, I mean, I knew she wasn't who she was.
Yeah.
But they had somebody who had the answers, and they're no longer with us.
Yeah. They were here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah. Where, we had dude kept popping up like Nadia. I don't know you. So okay, so now we kind of get a look at her past, but basically they just let you know it's something with her past, and then we don't know yet.
Right.
So
We just know that she's connected to one of the other characters through her backstory, but we don't know exactly what all that is yet.
right, and so we got Butcher, as you see in that trailer. They call it 24, 24B or
B24.
B24. Yeah, that's what it is.
Which gives you superpowers for 24 hours.
Right.
And I love when Stan Eckhart tried to sell that to I forget the character's name.
That politician guy.
Yeah. I always know him as Bobby Singer off of Supernatural. But it's like he's like, hold up, you want me to give this to my men?
But look, everybody keep reminding him, Bot is connected to Nazis. We can't mess with y'all right now.
Like, look, we're friends, right? But if you could stop telling people we're friends, that'd be great. You know, because remember when you hired that Nazi?
Yeah, everybody just keep throwing it in their face. And we can talk a little bit about Stormfront, because Stormfront is sort of still alive.
Yeah.
It was like seeing her in that sad state. It's like, why did y'all just don't let her die?
Just
it's
let her
like
go.
I was like, why did y'all even do that? Like, why bring her in at all if
Homelander.
you're gonna do her like that?
Because Homelander.
I know, but
He'd have done some shit like that.
Oh my God, it was just disturbing.
Yeah.
To see how messed
Well,
up.
like not only that, but like the way she like the state she's in and the treatment she's getting.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't know. It's like
death would be better.
Yes, true. It's like, is it any recovery happening here?
No.
Or is it just leaving her here?
This is keeping her alive, and that's it.
And it was even sadder showing that Homelander still got her doing stuff. Where it was like, why you...
Bro, that was so goddamn disturbing. And like she's still on mission. She's still like
talking about the master race. Hey, look, go with that shit. Ain't nobody trying to do that shit. And Homelander is nowhere near on code with the Nazi shit. Like he just basically said, look, I'll mess with you, but go on with that shit. Drop that shit.
Like, why are you still talking about this Nazi BS? Like, nah, I ain't with it. Now go ahead and finish me.
Right. Right. So anyway, and then they show on the trailer, Homelander is disturbed. I'm like, we know this. We've known this for 2 seasons.
He's just not masking anymore. Is what's happening in this season. The mask of being the upright, heroic figure. He's peeling that back.
So okay. So where they left off in season 2, I was like, I know Homelander love all the attention and or whatever, pretend like he's the man. But at some point, when is he gonna stop just I don't see. What's Juan Carlos Esposito character name?
Stan Edgar.
Right. I don't see what power he has, but they seems to that he seems to have Homelander just so in check.
Like, because
I know Homelander don't want to lose his popularity, but damn.
But like, if you get him to the point where he no longer cares, and this is like brought up in the show, it's like,
yeah,
there's no limits on what he can do.
Right, as
once
you
he no
keep
longer
pushing this
cares.
dude that's
Yeah.
got the powers of Superman,
Yeah.
and he's already unstable. We know he's unstable, and you just keep pushing his buttons.
Like, he wants to be loved and admired. But
Yeah.
in a pinch,
But how far are you going?
Fear will do.
How far you can use that to hold him back?
yeah.
Because I remember him saying, when they said, "Oh, he probably can hear it because he got super hearing." He's like, "I don't care, let him hear it." You know,
Yeah.
like I don't care about him. He ain't. Don't worry about him. I got him.
Because like it's gotten to the point where like originally I'm like, okay, he got something waiting for Homelander if he go off the rails.
Right.
But now I'm starting to feel like this dude is delusional.
Right. Maybe he still got something deterrent
He's
for
like,
go. Homelander.
superpowers ain't real power.
Maybe he
I
got
got
like,
real power.
some kind of kryptonite
Yeah.
for Homelander.
Well, like, because
or
I
something.
think in the comics, like, they kept the bomb strapped to him, a hydrogen bomb.
That's how they kept him under control.
Yeah. But I don't think they, like, I think they got rid of it at some point because they thought he was on mission. But I guess, like, I can kind of see Victoria Newman being able to handle him. But she might be the ace in, on that one. But then again, it's like that you got this much of a chance to make that work.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I just, I was just like, okay, he got to have something up his sleeve.
But like, even if it's something like that, like, it would have to be something that you got on you at all times to be getting in his face.
Yeah.
And he can just pop your skull with
Yeah.
a clap of his hands.
So the 7. Oh, how'd you like that movie?
Oh,
they had?
man.
It's like, they have playing Stormfront.
Charlize Theron.
I thought that was her, but I just wasn't sure. She looking like she's getting younger. That's her.
Tell
Maybe
me
just
about it, man.
good makeup and shit.
Good makeup, a little CGI.
Right.
I don't know, but
She's like
she looked younger than everybody else on
right.
that shot.
But she playing. So in this show they got the 7 is basically like Justice League.
Yeah.
Or like
How
Avengers.
weird is it that they have them playing them in the movies?
Yes. But no, she playing Stormfront like looks like we broke up. Nazi bitch. I was crying. I was like,
God, it's so cheesy.
yeah, I know. But no, it was kind of funny. We knew that was going.
Gonna take me on all by yourself? He's not alone.
Yeah. I got friends. And what you gonna do now, Nazi bitch? But no, that was cool. So we could talk about some characters, man. So we've been talking about Homelander.
Right.
They got A-Train in here, and I wish they kind of do something
Like,
with
I
A-Train.
know they're trying to work him up to an arc, but not for nothing, they're taking it too slow for me.
Taking it too slow, and his character, I guess his character staying consistent, but goddamn, it's like how material can you be? Like all he care about is making money, right?
Yeah.
And still being a celebrity. That's
like,
all he care about.
I get the making money because like he was used to providing for all of his family, but like also,
But it don't seem like that's the reason, because his brother came to him and was like, look, we good. You don't have to do this. You could just be my little brother.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but like he's gotten used to being a superhero, so it's like he doesn't want to go back.
Right, but his whole thing is he can't run them.
Yeah.
Can he run at all, or he just can't run?
He can't. He
for a
can't
long
do.
time?
He can't do super speed. They the way
Right.
they
It's
laid it
hard
out
to
is like
Give out.
there's no telling when it's going to happen. But
Yeah.
anytime he uses his super speed could be the thing that pops his heart.
Right. Which I think they did.
If only he wasn't.
They did that in the 2. That's right.
Yeah.
He had a heart attack.
Because he was juicing.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's his whole arc. It's not really. It's important to him, but to the plot, it ain't really.
Nah.
It's not really. It ain't really to the main overall plot. It's not
That, and he's not a character that's easy to feel for.
Right, I know, because he's so material, and
Yeah.
like all his motivations is it's material shit. Like it's nothing.
Pretty much everyone else who has an emotional stake in anything going on in the story is like, I get where they're coming from. I feel for them. I want most of them to get over their stuff, you know, and work through it. I don't care about A-Train.
You see how he tried to do he's running back to Africa, so he tried to wear the African colors, and that's what people. Dave Chappelle brother was like. Didn't they have a scene where people call him Dave Chappelle brother? Then he's like, no, I'm not Dave Chappelle. The black dude. Because you know he looked just like Dave Chappelle. I seen him in some other stuff.
Yeah.
But he looked like Dave Chappelle, but he's not. And I think I remember him saying that, like when people was about to ask him a question, he was like, before you ask, I am not Dave Chappelle. But it's just a silly arc with a character that's just so motivated by greed and stuff. So I was like, it's like you said, it's hard to like A-Train. Yeah. But we got Maeve. You know, her main focus is to get rid of Homelander.
Yeah.
And you know, Billy Butch, he's still on code. But his thing is he ain't killing nobody. But I guess we didn't talk about some stuff that happened because there's one scene that we got to just talk about. The gore, right?
Man.
So what's the name of that dude who turned little? Pretty much Ant-Man?
Yeah, pretty much Ant-Man. I don't remember what his name was.
They just have to be nasty with it. They did this.
Dude.
Where he turned small and go into the dude's urethra.
Then because
I can't imagine that would actually feel good. Dude, like, oh yeah, that's good, that's good. I'm like, how is that good?
there is a thing that people actually do called sounding, where they stick stuff down in there.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know nothing about that. I'm good the way I've been doing it.
I would agree with that sentiment.
I'm just like, I can't imagine. But they show a close up
of him
of his urethra and him going inside his urethra. I'm like, bro. They started to get so nasty with it. But hold on.
And then while he's in there, he got the sniffles because he's been snorting mountains of cocaine.
When they showed him explode, it looked effing realistic because you see how his organs and shit is falling out and stuff.
Like you watch his intestines slip off of the bed.
Oh my God.
And
it was like if you just showed it pop, if you just showed him exploding to blood, I would have been cool because it's
random
so silly.
giblets.
Right, it's so silly that I'd be like, oh man, that's messed up. It looked realistic the way they did. Like if somebody got blown up from the inside, that's probably what they would look like.
It's kind of traumatizing, man. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, that. Like after I watched, I've been seeing that scene on repeat in my head because like I know what I was looking at.
Yeah, man, it was gross and it looked kind of realistic, man. They had a couple other gore moments where a person didn't just blow up, but you saw things.
It's different when it's just red liquid and meat.
Red liquid and that's cool.
Yeah.
I can live with that. But when it look realistic like that,
like there's the lower intestine, there's the upper, there's the stomach, there's
like
the
if somebody got hit by a train or an explosion go off in somebody's hand or something, that's what they would look like. Yeah. And I don't want to see that.
Like I didn't sign up to see all that, god damn it. Oh, shit.
But no, they kind of hit you with that
from the jump.
A lot of gore.
That's episode 1.
Yeah, people explode a lot.
Yeah. Are people just easier to explode in that universe?
Maybe.
Because they just
I think they keep using that trick a little too much. But I mean, okay.
Either get liquefied or they get blown apart.
Then we got the boys ain't interesting, right? It's the soups. Because I was like, you got Marvin, the thing going on with him.
Mother's Milk.
Yeah, Marvin Milk is cool, but it's not really that interesting.
Like I would watch his show.
Yeah.
Like dude trying to
reconnect with his family.
While trying against his revenge.
Right, which he's got a personal stake with Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
And then Frenchie and I forget the
Kimiko.
Right, Frenchie and Kimiko. I'm not really interested in that.
I like them, but they're the most boring parts of their world.
Right. Only interesting the Billy Butcher and Huey to some point.
Like
a little interesting.
All of the
rest of the boys I don't
would be fine in their own show, but in the fabric of this universe, they fade away.
Yeah. There's nothing really too much going on there. Yeah. But the whole thing is Vought is trying to salvage this, and so now they, or I don't know if this was part of the plan, but I do like. So I like what Stan said. We want to move away from Soups.
Yeah.
We want to push this in the military because Soups is just a bunch of
entitled, spoiled,
he's like, that was a mistake to begin with.
We should have never let them become celebrities.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a mistake to begin with.
Which he's not wrong.
Right. So I thought that, I was maybe down the line he got some plan for that. But it seems like they still moving in that direction of we still want to keep you popular and all that. So they got a little reality show going on. Which I'm looking like, this is making me mad about the show. Everybody go against what they want to do.
Yeah.
So Starlight is like the judge of the reality show.
And she know who she want to pick for to join the 7 out of the show.
Right. And the fact of the matter is, you act like you don't want to do this, but then you always there.
Yeah.
Same thing with Huey.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what do y'all want to do? But they always find a way to keep him there.
Well, it's like, because Huey and Starlight have the opposite problem that Butcher has, which is Butcher will do whatever he feels like, even despite his own best interests.
Mm-hmm.
And Huey and Starlight are so busy trying to figure out what's in everyone else's best interest that they won't do what they feel like.
Right. Yeah. So he had Huey, not Huey. Billy Butcher took the
B-24.
B-24. We saw that on a trailer, so he did get some. He got some superpowers or whatever.
He basically turned into Homelander.
I guess it's kind of like a high or something, because he really crashed.
That crash was a mug,
right. I
dude.
know. It was like, damn, and it lasts so long.
Like I think the
it
crash,
might more you use it might get better
or worse. But it tore him up.
Yeah.
Even the kid, Ryan, he's like, yeah, there's something wrong with everything. Like your heart doesn't sound, your blood smells weird. Like,
yeah. So he took that, which I told you this on the trailer reaction. Like, why would he take that? Because that goes against everything he wanted to be.
And I think
they kind of tackled those questions.
Like what I expected it to be, which is more or less what it is his morals take a back seat to his revenge.
Uh-huh.
So like when presented with an opportunity to actually even the playing field, he was always going to take it.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's just, and he did it in the comics. All of them was doing it in the comics though, which I was like, I don't even see why. That don't even make sense. Like, that's your whole thing. You don't do them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they go against their whole whatever made them special. They just other Soups now. They just on a different team. You know,
pretty much.
But yeah,
it would make more sense to me if they found a way to neutralize Soup's powers.
Right. So he took him right. How you like gunpowder?
Bro.
Gunpowder.
It's like I told you when we did the Interceptor review. I know these people. I've met so many of them.
Had a Magneto helmet on.
Oh my
God.
God.
This guy.
And it's just like...
Ain't it like he just wear that shit everywhere? Or maybe that's just his...
And he's running to replace... what's his name? The politician that is always working with Vought. He wants to be on the Supreme Court or whatever it is.
Somebody got the head blown up?
Bobby Singer.
Oh.
So like that was the dude he was talking down at when he was doing his little presentation. Like, this asshole wants to give up.
Yeah, I know. They want to take your guns away. One of them dudes.
Yeah, he's one of them.
But you're right. So they had a scene where Billy just brutally destroyed him, and I was like, wow. Was that necessary?
Though
so I'm guessing the 24V got him.
Though the one thing that always gets me
obsessive.
is like I'm still not sure just how effective Compound V is at giving people superpowers. Because like
I don't think he had superpowers, right?
No, I think he did.
Oh, but
but I think
it wasn't invulnerability. I know that.
No. I think it was literally just like it literally just made him good at
dead shot or something.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you find out you have that power? Like, Mama, look what I can do.
Well, I mean, he was fighting in like kind of like the military, so
kinda
whatever. But no, Billy took
he
it too
piecing
far.
Butcher
As
up.
he do, Butcher took it too far, but it might be from the drugs or whatever.
Well, the drugs and the fact that he's also not mentally stable.
Right, but what was the point? That's when I said, I'm like, damn, what was the point?
Like he got a tiny scrap of information, a useful scrap of information, but
yeah,
like.
Dude was begging for his life, and he was harmless right there at
like,
that point.
Look, I told you all I know, so will you let me go?
Please. Please. But it's like, okay, did you already have a vendetta? You didn't even know that dude.
No. it was like, I can finally like lay hands on the soup the way I want to, and there's one right here.
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time, I guess.
Yeah.
No, but, yeah, so, I mean, that, what else was pretty much going on?
Let's see. We already talked about.
We could talk a little bit about Soulja Boy and all that.
Yeah. So we get
Payback was the name of that
group. we get to see how they operated back in the day.
Right.
And damn.
So yeah, Soulja Boy was just Captain America. If Captain America was an asshole,
an incompetent asshole.
Incompetent?
Yes.
What did he do incompetent?
Did you not see how he ran his group?
Oh yeah, an asshole. Where he was just about to shoot. He was about to shoot a.
They killed all of her men.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh.
She kept saying, "Those are my men." Like, your boy.
Oh, when they were shooting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your boy Gunpowder was on that big gun, just firing at anything that moved. Like.
Yeah.
Crimson Countess over there was blowing up her men.
Yeah.
And then you got Soulja Boy. He's looking. Oh.
But yeah, so it was a team back in the '80s, and they was called Payback. That was before the 7.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But no, I'll tell you what, they kind of have the young versions of those some good young versions of them. What you think of the young version of Stan?
I feel it.
Like he don't quite look like him, but he got the cadence.
You know who he reminds me of though? He reminds me of Stan Edgar, but he also reminds me of Homie off of Snowfall.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But the way he's acting, he's embodying.
Yeah, like
Juan
that
Carlos
cold, calculating. Business
calm,
first. You know.
Yeah. So
like even when stuff starts popping off, he's like, "Y'all need to handle this."
I forget the lady name. But she,
Mallory, Grace Mallory.
Yeah, the young version of her was great. Like
Yeah.
that was like, damn, is that her daughter? Because she's really looked just like her and
like,
had the mannerisms.
So Jensen Ackles, who plays Soulja Boy, he's mentioned like in some interviews he's done now. It's like, yeah, I needed a break after playing Soulja Boy because that dude was a lot. I just all the toxic masculinity and everything. It's like one of the first things his character says to young Grace Mallory is, you'd be prettier if you smiled more. It's just like, oh, God.
But no, yeah, they did. They had a flashback in the '80s and show kind of like so. The main conflict is going to be something that happened with Soulja Boy, or whatever. Which they said they're looking for. Which is why would you believe this? Because the way they did this was, hey, something killed Soulja Boy. What? I don't know, just something. Yeah. It's like really?
But they took his body.
Right, like, come on, man. Like, you believe that you didn't see nothing or hear anything?
Well, like that's the thing that's been killing me because like our assumption when we saw the trailer was like Vought had to put him on ice for some reason,
right?
And so now it's like, oh no, the Russians got him.
Yeah, and
after they killed him and they stole his body. What you mean?
Right. So they looking for this weapon that could kill him. It's like nothing killed him. It wasn't no weapon. They made that shit up. You should know that.
That was the cover up to the colossal F up that was that operation.
You should know that.
Yeah.
But no, what'd you think of Chimps Can't Cry? Like that's the worst song I ever fucking heard.
Man, that was god awful. And I felt so bad.
She killed some innocent people too.
Yeah, I felt so bad for Frenchie because he's sitting here. It's like her music's so good. what are you talking about? Kimiko's like, for whatever reason, she has an obsession with music now.
Yeah.
I guess because she can't sing because she can't talk.
Whatever.
Whatever. But like, she's like all mesmerized. And Frenchie just said, why is these people acting like this is good music? And I'm like, me too, Frenchie. Me too.
Right? Y'all like this shit?
Chimps can't cry.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Oh my god!
I bet the Chimps, if they could talk, they'd be like, "Why the fuck we need to cry?"
Oh man!
So anyway,
We ain't soft.
So anyway, no. So yeah. That was good, man. We're gonna see more about what's going on with that or whatever. So
I would like to see this show go just a little more into the realm of context rather than content.
yeah,
Because like,
I guess they'll get there.
it's
maybe.
just like you can only blow up so many people before.
I know, Jesus.
Before I just have to start checking out.
I mean, it's like, okay, I guess they said they got a team of people that come clean up the mess or whatever, but people was there. It ain't like they didn't see this.
It was like, also, not for nothing, you would smell that.
Right. But before is a scene where Victoria Newman blew a guy up. And I was like, why did you blow him up like everything? It's like you could have just got the body, but she just like, fuck it, just blew him.
Well, like, not only that, something that occurs to me, because like I thought it was just like her power was to make people's heads explode.
She have to actually be looking at him.
So it's almost like she can detonate a body by looking at it, and we see that it's whatever part she's looking at.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you could have just blown his heart out.
Well,
Pause.
He made sure that she didn't look at him or whatever. Which I don't see how he couldn't keep her head. I'm like, dude, you are not looking
like
at
she's like
I don't
almost looking at him out the corner of her eye, and they
right.
just
Yeah,
said,
I don't know how she got that off.
So like, I guess they just said, why not?
No, I was like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got. She wouldn't have got that off of me.
Like, also, not for nothing, if I know you can do that and you've clearly been avoiding me, you ain't gonna see me.
Right. I don't know what the hell he doing.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Like, I'm gonna be halfway across the country, speaking to you on like a rerouted cell phone call.
right.
You know, have someone hold that shit up to another landline.
But hold up. So, Homelander finally said, "Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be myself," because they've been pushing him. They have been pushing him.
Sorry, I just remember when he's talking to old girl on the roof, and he's trying to explain something about Stormfront. He's like, now you wouldn't know this since you're a Jew. I'm like, bro,
Who did he say that to?
the girl that was gonna jump,
Oh, okay.
because he tried to hit her with like, you don't want to go to hell, do you? I'm Jewish. Oh, wow.
But no. So they did a thing where they was like Homelander. I don't know why they actually doing this, but
The birthday thing.
right. But I think they trying to split up her and Huey. Maybe I don't know why, but they was like they made it seem like that.
He just wants to fuck with her.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We in a relationship. It's just like what? Yeah.
Wait, I love the way the producers saw that. Like, that was amazing. Now, Starlight, why don't we run that again? But this time, try not to look so shocked.
Yes. Yeah, they got her in there, and for some reason they had her fucking the director of the movie. It's like, why do you even have that in there?
Yeah.
Not to mention they showed her falling out, which they never explained that. Is it from
Oh,
stress?
no, she's pulling it out.
Oh, yeah, that's her thing.
Yeah, she's been...
You think they did that to show... you think they did that because they had they made a change their mind on why her hair was falling out?
Maybe.
It just don't even make sense to me.
Because originally they were showing her pulling it out, and I guess because of the stress of handling Homeland.
Right, it looked like it looked like she was kind of like brushing her hair back, and she had some hair in her hand. She's like, "How the fuck is my hair falling out?" On the first time it happened.
Yeah.
And now it's showing
because
that,
she had been like tugging on it, so.
Okay, so I wasn't sure
either
what
way,
they're doing there.
Either
but
way,
they had this scene where she was having sex, and then he's like, pull my hair.
And then he's like, ugh.
Right, and then he pulled it so hard that it came out of her head, and it's like, that. Why?
I mean, more than importantly, why did that finish her off?
That was just too weird.
It was
like
too
I was like,
like that's the thing. Like some of the extra stuff on here, I understand that's their tone.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see all that.
Right, I know. make it make sense. That just didn't make sense to me. But I mean, it's cool. But my whole thing is, Homelander was just about to say fuck it and just like go off the rails. But when he decided to just go off and just be himself,
folks. Like,
now his ratings went back up.
Yeah,
so now he's back.
It's that same thing when Donald Trump was running for office. You know, it's like folks like he just says whatever he feels like. I love that.
Yeah, he's on that level.
And I think it's that same thing of like folks forget why people in that position don't say whatever they feel like is because people didn't want to hear them say whatever they feel like.
Right, and at some point you do get tired of hearing the same shit.
Yeah.
When you ask a question and they got that fucking safe robotic answer.
Yeah.
And then you got somebody
and they're gonna give it.
Right. And then you got somebody just like, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I like this guy. Yeah. I'm actually hearing something true instead of hearing bullshit.
You know, he ain't lying. He telling me exactly what he means. And so for some people that's more important than, you know, what the person is doing. And so like people eating it up.
Yeah. But
though, even still, he's still so clearly unhinged.
Oh yeah. And he's bullying. His bullying's on 11 now.
Yeah.
Which he always been bullying, just kind of on the slide a little bit. Now that people like him being himself, he's not even
like he's not masking anything.
Right. Anymore. He's not even hiding it anymore. He just straight up bullying people, just to do everything he wants them to do. It's kind of messed up, especially how he be doing A-Train. Like, you so fat.
Oh, man.
So because A-Train can't run no more.
No. Forget A-Train. What he did to the Deep.
Oh yeah, did that. Like why though? He's just doing stuff.
Man. and his wife was just right there with it too.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, babe.
Right. Well, she clearly.
I mean, we see where they coming from.
Right. She's clearly she works for the church.
Yeah.
And so whatever.
She's just riding that gravy train.
Yeah, so they got a thing where him and Starlight they're not going together, but he's telling so I guess he's messing with every single member in another way.
Yeah.
You know, so,
everybody but Noir.
Oh yeah, well I guess ain't nothing he could do to Noir.
Nah.
But then he got incapacitated, right? I guess
he did, but he's supposed to be on the mend, is what I heard.
Okay.
Though, because there's a scene in the that animated anthology show Diabolical. Where they have an interaction and we don't find out what the thing that changes his mind on is because he's feeling like because Black Noir was like their number one.
Oh, okay.
Before Homelander came on the scene, and so he thought Black Noir was trying to edge him out. Mm-hmm. And they have some kind of interaction after a mission goes way belly up, and for whatever reason they come out of that with him like. Yeah, this my boy Black Noir.
Okay.
You know? And so ever since then he's been acting like Black Noir is his Ace Boon Coon, but you know.
Right. So I don't know. That's basically those first 3 episodes. And it's moving, but I feel like this should be the last season.
I would hope so. I don't know how much content they have left from the original comic to get through, but it's just like I don't know how much stomach I have left for this. And this is coming from a person who watches stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like because I need an excuse to be watching it.
Yeah.
For one thing. Like you can't just keep throwing gore in front of me cuz then it's just horror porn. You know, like
right, they like when you think they cool, they just hit you with another explosion.
Yeah.
They love exploding bodies.
Yeah. You're more likely to get your body exploded than anything else in this show, man.
Yeah, it was I had some fun with it, but it needs to wrap up because I don't mind them staying in this universe, but you can't stay on these same characters doing the same thing they doing because I feel like okay, you got 3 seasons, y'all got to get there. But yeah, so far so good. I'm enjoying it. I want to see where it goes. I really want to see. I need to see this Homelander thing wrap up because he can't still stay the way he is.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm really curious.
They got to wrap
see
this up somehow.
Him and Soulja Boy button heads.
Yeah, we want to see how that's going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know how strong Soulja Boy is supposed to be.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Though it seems like he's not just a super soldier because it looked like he's got some kind of energy projection stuff going on.
Oh yeah, they saw that. Right. So I don't know
clearly,
how they did that.
Clearly, like Captain America, like stronger than and faster than a normal person. You know, so.
Right. All right, man. That is our that's our review for the first 3 episodes, 1 through 3 of The Boys. We are going to review the rest of this coming up. We're going to do weekly reviews. I guess it come out on Fridays.
Yeah, I think so.
So we might get them in on Saturdays. We'll see. Maybe Fridays. We'll see. But yeah, we'll
see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll get those episodes in, and but yeah, like we said earlier, subscribe to the channel so you can get those reviews, and hit that bell icon so you get alerts when we post those reviews up.
And don't forget, if you enjoyed what you've seen here today, to drop a like down below, hitting that thumbs up, and please feel free to comment. How did you feel about these first 3 episodes, and do you think they need to tone it down or speed it along?
Yes. All right, y'all. We out here.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.